Jon Gruden's back, people. I mean, he was kind of like first up. First hour of the Combine media availability. Again, in the basement or bowels or catacombs, whatever you want to call it, of a Combine stadium, whether it was the old RCA Dome or now Lucas Oil. There are two podiums on either side of a press room, and they're constantly going. Somebody's on one side, somebody's on the other side, and it's usually a general manager or a coach in a different spot. The players are going to have media availabilities. Some of the biggest ones that I've seen in recent Combine years when Jameis Winston spoke, when Michael Sam spoke, places packed to the rafters. So one of the first guys up, Jon Gruden, and he was asked about analytics. And this was Gruden's response.
Man, I'm trying to throw the game back to 1998. You know, really, as a broadcaster, I went around and observed every team, asked a lot of questions, took a look at the facilities, how they're doing business. There's a stack of analytical data, or data, however you want to say that word, that people don't even know how to read it. It's one thing to have the data or data. It's another thing to know how to read a damn thing. So I'm not going to rely on GPSs and all the modern technology. I will certainly have some people that are professional that can help me from that regard, but I still think doing things the old-fashioned way is a good way, and we're going to try to lean the needle that way a little bit.
Take that for data.
Okay.
Wow, I've got so many.
So, first of all, Gruden clearly doesn't watch Star Trek Next Generation because, you know, it's data.
It's data, right.
But if it's Fizdale, right, you've got
Take that for data.
Okay. So, here's the scoop. I told you this. That Gruden, obviously $10 million over a 10-year span for $100 million bucks, that in 2 years will have no state taxes removed from that salary. To go back to a spot that he's been before, it's a no-brainer to come out of the Monday Night Football booth for that. I get it. But to have Derek Carr there, apparently I said David in first segment. You didn't even catch
I missed it. Nope.
That's like the San Diego Chargers of quarterbacks.
Seriously.
Like we don't even know where we're getting
Don't
it
even
wrong.
know we're
and
doing
that's
it.
so sad because, Derek has been in the league now 4 years. But I work
And
with
don't
David.
you work with his
I
brother?
do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I'm telling you this. That Gruden has seen it all. He's seen every facility. He's seen every team. He's seen how they all do it. He's seen everybody's offenses. He's had that Fired Football Coaches Association of America with their hats and their shirts. And I think I got a visor sitting right over here next to my desk. He's seen concepts. He's seen everything. He is going to be bringing everything to the table except for data.
But having said that, shouldn't he know better than to see the direction sports are going now?
Well, he said he's going to have people there, but he still believes that concepts, scheme, talent-fitting scheme. He also said, we don't have the soundbite, he was singing the praises of the New England Patriots because they can do everything. They can morph from one offensive scheme to the next, snap to snap, week to week, opponent to opponent, that they can change their roster however it fits best for that week and know the players that they can put into their roster. Now, you can use analytics to figure out who those players are, or you go with gut and feel, or you get a mixture of both. I'm just saying that this guy knows what works on a gridiron. He knows what hash it works on. He knows what down and distance it works on. That might be data or data, to use his phrase, but he's going to bring these schemes. He knows, he sees it all, and he's been studying it for a decade. And coaches at high school, college, pros, he's been at combines, he's seen it all. He's got a possible monster building in Oakland. I'm telling you, man. I'd be excited if I'm a Raider fan. I know they're all fired up.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.